Goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma returns in a lineup bearing a closer resemblance to their last Premier League outing. Nico O'Reilly started that game, the win at Burnley in midfield, but should be at left back tonight, despite the continued absence of Rodri, as Nico Gonzalez makes his first league start in close to 4 months. The front four spearheading City's title bid is undisturbed, with Semenyo, Shirky and Doku doing a lot more than simply providing ammunition for Erling Haaland, who only scored one of his goals against Everton at Goodison Park. John Stones is back at his old club, even though the surroundings are less familiar.
As favourites, can Everton get the balance right, defend tigerishly, but take the game to City when they can.
Silva and Ryan Shirky, high and wide. And he's a box of tricks, he's full of lovely ideas.
Yes,
against Tarkowski and behind for Manchester City's first corner. A 1 against 3, and he's still pursued here by Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. He goes crashing off Shirky, and Shirky is writhing, and the referee has stopped it. Dewsbury-Hall has the face of an innocent man.
Well, I think there was some sort of contact.
Lenko, Ryan Shirky, sweetly in for Nunes, followed by Keane, by Mikalenko, pursued here by Kieran Dewsbury-Hall.
And then trying to hit them on the break, and that's certainly what's panning out right now.
Doku, that's a nice ball for O'Reilly. O'Reilly was looking to pick out Haaland, Keane, Nunes. Ran into traffic. And the free kick went against him.
They've just got to be careful, Everton, they don't get too deep. The back line's okay, it's the line in front, they're just dropping almost on top of the defence. What that does is just...
Silva again. This time Silva to the near post by Keane, but Mateus Nunes again. This time Dewsbury-Hall tackled as O'Reilly away from Irabunam. Gonzalez lost it to Illuminundiai. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall had the hit, and Abdulkadir Kusanov slid back to important effect.
That's a little key to Everton, getting a bit of success. Just before that, a long
man. Doku's beyond him. Semenyo volleys high.
Right, watch this now. Watch Doku and watch him square him up.
Antoine Semenyo leading this way and that, and then sliding it right across the face of goal.
Well, you do get a feeling now that he's coming.
He's away from Merlin Roll, Nico O'Reilly, and still into a posse of bodies. O'Reilly, Haaland. Tarkowski's presence was enough.
Well, he's definitely...
Gonzalez, kept in by Semenyo. Stepped out for Beto. He was only too glad to clear. And he can play it in for Beto. Donnarumma's crucial touch. Beto back in. And it bounces behind for a corner.
Well, Roll's been doing a different role. He's been playing full-back and helping out.
Dewsbury-Hall, Undiai. Folk wish him well. Oh! Kusanov has just gone down in a heap on the halfway line.
It's one of those where you wait, just let the player come into you, then you pass it, and then that player just kind of...
Gonzalez. Kusanov had a rather ambitious wallop.
What he doesn't want to do now is look over at the bench.
Dana took Keane, I think, got first contact.
Yeah, it was a kind of ricochet, wasn't it? Keane got there, just ricocheted off another player. Definitely some.
Cherky. O'Reilly. Goal kick. James Garner won the jackpot.
Central midfield player following.
Doku. Chucky. Not especially close.
Yeah, that's the one. Doku. You kind of know he's going down the outside. You know he's got that check on the right foot, but when you get
Gonzalez. Nunes. And Cherky. Jeremy Doku, that is beautiful. What a lovely goal. What balance, what certainty. He pinned it in the top corner, and Manchester City have their lead.
Well, I was literally going to say one criticism of City in this first half, the amount of ball they've had around the box, is they haven't got enough shots away. Doku turned the opportunity down, he cuts in on his right foot, turned it down, almost slipped.
Silva's free kick, which is probably wise, and the whole thing can calm down and we can reflect on the one moment of excellence in what was an engaging first half. What can they do? Lead that they haven't already done, Everton.
Well, I think
they'll take one from anywhere now. Oh, busting through here is Donnarumma saves.
Well, he could play for another 10 years, he won't get another better chance to make a name for himself against potentially.
Donnarumma at full stretch got across.
Well, you hear this crowd now at its best. Really good break, and Jai at the heart of.
Goes cross there with Gahey. They had just too much on it. His return pass made life awkward for Gahey. This is Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. It's always rising.
Yeah. First apologies to Njai outside him.
Again for Beto. Gahey at his back. His defensive challenges. Merlin roll. Gahey short back pass to Flatter. Barriers poked it in, and Michael Oliver will have to consult here. It's a question over when the alleged offside occurred.
Yeah, we're just going to easily knocked it back.
He's given the goal. Garner's corner, it's in! O'Brien got big near post, and Everton have turned it round! Pep can barely look! Manchester City are ashen-faced! Donnarumma is in the face of the referee. He wants protection.
Berlin roll, trying to break free of Kovacic, and he has. Roll, Berry, 3-1. The man who started the turnaround has made the situation ever more desperate for Manchester City. They are seeing their title ambitions vaporise here.
Well, this is simply extraordinary. City have just imploded. You got it.
As Haaland looks to burst through and reduce the gap, and he has done. Who says it's all over? Erling Haaland doesn't believe it is. They've changed their minds. They're coming back in now.
Well, the one thing City
Out as far as Mark Gahey. Doku bends another one. And when the going gets tough, what's the best response? To get going. A point may not be the